back, everybody. Before the break, Yolanda introduced us to Gareth Edwards, who's the director of the highly anticipated Jurassic World Rebirth. He's no stranger to big screens, blockbusters, having also directed Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Yolanda sat down with him to talk about the differences and surprises between working on the Jurassic franchise and the Star Wars universe. Here's more of their conversation.
All right, everybody, we're back now with the director of Jurassic World Rebirth, Gareth Edwards. All right, Gareth, you've worked on several successful movies, including Star Wars. How does working on this franchise compare to working on Rogue One?
In a weird way, it's sort of similar.
Really?
No, obviously one's in space, and this is like,
yes, I got you, okay.
But it's like, it's a similar feeling, which is, you shouldn't be doing this. This feels too weird. And B, but it also feels really comfortable because when you're a kid and you play with Star Wars figures and you dream about things you want to do when you're older, it's like, I want to go to space and be in spaceships and stuff. And then you learn it's not possible. It's all made up. It's this lie called filmmaking. And so you think, okay, the second best option is then I'll become a liar and I'll become a filmmaker. And so it feels very natural. It's like going back to your childhood. So like, same with Jurassic, it just felt very familiar, like we're in that place that we grew up loving and kind of being scared of. And the same with the actors and stuff. They were all, the fact they were all Jurassic fans meant they went through a lot more, I think, than other actors would normally put up with.
Yes,
like,
because they wanted to be there, wanted to be a part of it. They knew it's something really big and important, yes.
Yeah, I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yes.
And so everybody, I think we were in such crazy conditions. We shot it in the real jungles in Southeast Asia, like mangrove swamps and waterfalls and cliffs and things. And I think a lot of, I kept waiting for someone to walk off set and just say, I'm done, can't do this anymore. It was like approaching monsoon season as well.
Oh my goodness.
And there was like real poisonous snakes. They carried a genuine, like lethal, deadly snake out of the water before Scarlett Johansson got in. And we were like, don't say
anything.
Yeah, we'll tell her after we finish filming. So.
Wow. Speaking of your all-star cast, they look like family on camera. Was it like that off camera as well?
Yeah, totally. It was like day one, when everyone arrived, everyone was a bit like, everyone super friendly, but a bit cautious of each other.
Sure.
And then Scarlett, who's kind of the leader of the group, she invited everyone at the weekend to go on this on a yacht and hang out for the weekend. And they all came back on Monday like this bonded team, like a family. And I noticed this massive difference. They'd all like been having a lot of fun. And then it was just like having kids on the set. I started to feel like a teacher, and these were like trying to corral school kids.
Right.
Because they were chatting and joking and laughing and singing. And we were like trying to do a take. And so you'd end up going like, you'd have to just count down and go, okay, and in 3, 2, 1, action, and they'd be busy telling a joke and then suddenly go into their scene.
Exactly.
And so you just have to say the word action.
Yes.
And they'll do it. They're like very professional. But in between takes, it was like school in the break time. I think it's very rare to get that kind of chemistry, and I do feel it's on screen. Like hopefully the audience feels it too.
What do you want fans to take away after seeing the film?
Hopefully they go, oh, I want to see that again, and they go back in the queue and go to watch it another time. I don't know, I think to be a kid again, like, this movie, in theory, is about taking you back to when dinosaurs, existed, and but actually, for me, it's like taking you back to when you were a kid, and cinema experiences were this epic awe-inspiring thing, and I was making this movie for the kid I used to be, and we're all big kids on set, and so I just hope everyone has the same nostalgic feeling that, that we all grew up.
Well, Gareth, I want you to come back to Texas and make a film here soon. You're gonna promise me that you're gonna do that, okay?
Okay, that's a deal.
All right, cool beans. All right, you know what? I can't let you go without asking you, what is your favorite dinosaur?
I will be eaten by the T-Rex if I don't say the T-Rex.
Right.
It's in my contract, I have to.
You have to say T-Rex, okay. Yeah. I'll stick with that one, that's a good answer. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Congratulations on this really great film, and much success to you. And guess what? We're going to have all of the information about Jurassic World Rebirth right now on the big screen on our website at CW33.com. Thank you, Gareth.